Hi guys, I'm back. It's been a very long time. This is the first of many, hopefully, videos, but just give you a quick walk around. This is my mini pickup, which I have owned since November 2020, actually. Yeah, so it's just been over a year. Managed to get a couple of weeks work on it about 6 or 7 months ago with Adam. Just mainly trying to tidy up some of the original bits that the previous owner had done prior to going any further with it. So basically it's had a new later bulkhead fitted and heritage inner wings, and it's had the Mark 1 floor, which was partially fitted. So then we decided it'd be best to, me and Adam removed it, because there was a lot of like repairs, which you probably can't see, but there was some repairs to the load bed, strengthening plates. Like these ribbed plates here were actually pieces of flat steel instead, so there's no real strength there. The actual drainage tubes, this is now a stainless steel tube for the drainage tube for the back of the bed, which is in that corner there. So that's the original brazed pipe that we've then cut down really short, really good clean up. This looks really dark and grubby, but it's actually the rust protect, so I've gone to bare metal on the original floor, rust protected it, because the only bit that's really rotten on this floor is the both rear corners, and besides a patch there, I've actually got a new door, panel lip that goes across the back of the pickup floor there. Still got the original inner tub and quarter panel on that side. Scabby bits, pieces here, there and everywhere. You'll see that as we get up to date with bits and pieces as we go. But yeah, just managed to kind of prep this because I've fitted a new wheel tub on this side already. I'll show you from that side. So that's into the floor, and it was a case of trying to line bits and pieces up. Now, when the rotisserie was made by the previous owner, and it was welded to the car, as you can see, get here, the gap that's now there was not there until I cut the welded bar, so it's focusing on me, but that welded bar on the spit down to the floor, this rear quarter must have been removed before that floor was welded to the bar. So basically it was all out of skew last night when I was trying to line this panel up. Once the panel was on line with the arch, the top edge of this was sat up here. So basically the floor was twisted on the rotisserie, so by cutting that it's allowed the whole floor panel to drop this side and bring it back in line. But I've got all brand new outer B pillars. I've got a whole brand new inner B pillar, because the inner B pillar is a bit like this one. It's a bit rotten and scabby, but that'll give me access to repair there's a little repair in this corner to do before I fit the new skin, and it just gives me full access. B pillars at the bottom need repairing. I've got full door steps. It's got a full new flooring, spare tyre and everything's all there. So what I'm looking at attacking tonight, really, just to try and get somewhere, is the A pillar. So I've got the switch panel hole there on the inner side of the door threshold. So once I can fit that in there, then I've got the door steps, which have got the oversized returns, which will then allow me to repair the bottom side of this. And then moving inside, you've got the inner of the A panel. I've also got a new heritage top rail to fit, and then I've got the inner B pillar, which has obviously got the nice brand new fixings for the strap, because these inevitably always rust and break, and then it's really awkward. Bottom shelf I'm going to try and keep, I mean it's solid, but there's some repairs that need to be made where it meets the heritage inner wings. But yeah, I'd say this is just a quick one really. I'll probably go on to a time lapse and get cracking on this A pillar. So glad to be back. Obviously on the time lapse you would have seen me cut the old remaining pieces of the inner A-pillar 8. I've tidied up this edge that was a finished weld edge to the old panel, so this is the new panel, clamped in place, tucks underneath that lip at the top there. I still need to take that top rail out as I mentioned before, so that's not a problem. I'm just going to weld across that for now. It steps over to the inside of the floor pan quite nicely, and then once this is in I can then knock back and weld the remainder of the inner sill up and tap this edge here there. So the key thing with your welding is obviously keep it as clean as you can. So yeah, let's get this piece in, and then the next up is that piece there. As you can see, these new scorch marks or burn marks is where the weld has penetrated. So basically welded sort of 3 spots every sort of 2 inches up that inner seam, fully welded the top, welded down the inner sill, and then from the inside, which is all hidden, I've kind of strengthened it a bit more, added a bit more weld. You probably can't see unless I put the light on. Up there as well. Actually welded to the light. You can see that bottom one there, but I've done that every sort of few inches as well, all the way up, just to give this a bit more strength, because on these shells the A-pillar carries a lot more weight on the external hinge doors, as it relies on that more so than internal hinges. So this is the new panel. There's obviously a bit of shaping to be done there because it's an aftermarket panel. It's almost there, but you see where the curve, let me just focus it again. You see where that curve comes up, it's just about sort of 4 or 5 mil. So where the end of that weld is, it needs to kind of be shaped back in, so I'll do that after. So I'm just going to get the spot welder set up, and we'll go from there. Get this edge, new panel edge to edge done. Once that's in, might look at getting this bottom parcel shelf tied back into there as well. And that's one side complete, ready for the step, and then it's the other side to do there. Look. Right, back in a mo. Right, that's that inner edge done. Let's have a look. Besides a couple that splattered a little bit, the majority of them are taken really nicely. So a quick clean up. Now got a bit more strength. Excellent. Right, I'm going to leave it here for now. But first video back, like I said, plenty more to come. There will be a bit of a gap soon because Adam's car is coming in. It's going to have a full body prep and respray. It's already down to a shell, and then once it's resprayed in the room there, we're going to build it back up together, and then it'll be both of us all hands on deck on this. But for now, this is the video, and I'm back. Plenty more fun to be had. Keep an eye out. Take care.